Hello, fam. Welcome. My name is Magdalene If you're new, welcome to the fam. Please don't forget to like and subscribe because we're always here having a good time. And come visit me on TikTok and Insta because I'm there daily. And of course, welcome back to my oldies but goodies. So I'm going to start doing like a quick first impressions on YouTube Shorts when it comes to foundation reviews. And then I'll have this one up. I'll post them like at the same time so you guys get both. So I was thinking about that. I'm like, that's, I think, really helpful for you guys if you want to watch something really quick or something with more detail where test 2 days and all that jazz, you know? I did my skincare a while ago. I had to go to Sephora, so let's start. Let's prime the skin. You guys know I love Cali Ray Primer. I've heard some of you guys tell me that you guys have gotten this primer and it hasn't worked for you, like it peeled. What I suggest you do if you do have a thicker primer, a primer in general, but especially these thicker ones that are silicone based, you let it dry down a good amount because they're so thick. They just need time to absorb into the skin and then you can go on with your foundation. So with that being said, I'll be back. All right, fam, I'm nice and primed. Oh no, I need a little more time. Be back. You know when it's dried down, when the skin doesn't feel super moisturized, kind of like lotion. You know how when it dries down, you're moisturized but not wet? Okay, that's how we know. You guys, it is raining so hard today, but nothing was stopping me from getting this. This is how the foundation looks. It comes in this matte bottle. I don't like these matte bottles because you really can't see the shade in its true form, but it's chic. So I totally understand. I like this little beige cap. It has a nice little pump. Let's shake it up. You always want to shake your foundation so everything's mixed well in together and then you place it on your face. Oh, it sounds watery. This is like a weightless foundation. Okay. It's supposed to be neutral. It is a little bit warm. I do find a lot of times foundations oxidize to the neutral undertone, which is not bad. This is a good shade actually. Alrighty. I feel like I'm not even. Ooh, it feels, wow, very lightweight. It is weightless. It's in the name. Weightless. I'm saying like a weightless, like in college. Oh yeah. Oh, it's thin and warm. Ooh. Okay, I don't like that it's this warm. If we're paying almost $50 for a foundation, it should be the correct tone. It's very lightweight. One of the most lightweight foundations I've tried in a really long time. Oh no, my brow. And it's really gliding onto the skin. Yeah, it feels kind of like lotion. Yeah. You know what I'm noticing is as it's drying down, give it a minute or two, it gets thicker in texture. It doesn't stay with that really thin lotion-like texture. I'm legit looking like a Oompa Loompa though. So let me show you with the lights turned off so you can see. It's definitely blurring. It is about a medium coverage, I would say. I like that blur. That blur looks nice. What's up with this hair? This is the before and after. What you think? So what I'm gonna do is apply this side and then give you all the info about this foundation. The new Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation retails for $48. It comes in 30 shades. This is a weightless foundation that blurs the lines between makeup and skin with medium buildable coverage, waterproof wear, and up to 12 hours of fade proof wear. The highlighted ingredients is high resolution pigments and 3D smooth priming powders, perfecting cake-free coverage and optimal color laydown. Blurring bamboo seal powders and hydrolipid matrix balances moisture and shine control to maintain skin's optimal state. Camellia seed, vitamin E, and cocoa extract, an antioxidant-rich formula that helps define against damage by external stressors. I've blended for legit 5 minutes. The more I let it dry down, I feel like the better it gets. Let me get this foundation off my lips. It has a very moisturizing feeling because as it dries, it gets thicker. It gets like a little on the moisture. Oh yeah, you see that? It's like hydration going on. This looks good, no lie. Disregarding the color. It is currently 10:30 p.m. So what I typically do is let the foundation dry down and tell you guys how it feels without putting powders or anything. And right now it feels a little wet. So let's see, let's give it like 10 minutes. Hey, dang, this thing oxidized even more. Let me see how it feels. Yeah, it's super hydrating. So this will be definitely perfect for anyone with dry skin. You see how much it oxidized? I'm just gonna add a little extra to where foundation tends to disappear. This color, what the heck? And you know, online they kind of look like this too. By the way, my undertone is neutral, but I fall more on the cool side, slightly, not by too much. Let me just show you. Skin looks good though, no lie. I just need to fix it up with some concealer. But you see that hydration there? I like that. Okay. And now we're gonna use the One Size Loose setting powder in the shade Translucent to set this foundation down. We need to set it down because it's very, very hydrating and we don't want it to move. So I'm gonna use my e.l.f. powder puff and really work this powder in, making sure our foundation is locked in all day. Okay, looks better, still very, very warm. Let's see. Oh yeah, it takes to setting powder well. It doesn't feel wet, but I really work this powder in. Let's look. Skin looks good. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Let me finish up the face and then I'll be back. This is how we look with the foundation. I am trying out the House Labs blushes, which is why you didn't see me applying it. Foundation. It's a nice foundation, but I don't think it's great. And I say that because the skin looks good. It feels hydrating still. It is blurred. We have pigment. Cool. We're extremely, extremely warm. Do I have lipstick on my teeth before I continue? And at this point, most foundations are blurring, are somewhat hydrating, provide coverage. At this point, I think that's bare minimum for a foundation. When it comes to the shade, to me, that's where you can make or break a foundation. At this point, we need great shades and undertones. And the fact that it still looks very warm, you guys know I usually could Mickey Mouse some things with some powders and concealers, and I just could not do that today. I didn't want to try too hard because I'm reviewing it and I want you guys to see. Of course, we're going to be here tomorrow. We're going to do an all-day wear test today. I'm just kind of like, whatever. By the way, my lip color is this, Gifted and Drive. I feel like I have a whole lot of colors going on today, but it is what it is, you know? Let's go in front of the window so you can see in daylight. It's not even daylight, just more like natural lighting because it's pouring still. Bam, I'm in front of the window with no extra lighting because I wanted to show you. Dang, this doesn't even look that bad. I mean, lighting wise. Foundation, it looks warm. I think in daylight, it looks better. I want to show you. It's a good foundation in the sense like it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, what it told us it was going to do, like blur, lightweight, hydrating. Let's see. I don't know. I think I have a little more faith now because I kind of like this look. Yeah, it looks really good. Okay, Joe. I'm back. It is 10 o'clock. We've had the foundation on all day, but you know, I got some footage at around 4 o'clock. This was midway through our day, and we were pretty matte. We were pretty well put together. I didn't really see any glow or oils coming through at this point. It was holding up very well. 12 hours later, it looks good. Oils are not really here. It does have this priming powder embedded in the foundation, and I can see how well that is helping us, especially because I have oily skin. Everything looks pretty well put together. I'm glowy, not really, really oily. My skin feels like dry. It doesn't feel like a lot's happening. You can see a lot of texture. I don't know if you can see it here, but my pores look humongous, like humongous. I just looked at my skin. I was like, oh my. And it's like caking up all up in the nose. You see that there? I'm okay about it. I think we do look well put together. I definitely don't think we look gastadas if you're far away. If you get all up in my pores, it was looking a little rough. It's like dry. It's kind of sitting on top. And this is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Hello, familia. I'm back. Day numero dos. I got another shade. I got the shade 3C0. It looks like this versus this one. So you already can tell this is warm. It's supposed to be neutral. This is cool. It looks fairly cool. Let's also prime one side of the face. You guys know usually I don't use primer on day 2, but because this is like real funky, we're gonna do it. So on the left side, we're gonna prime with a water-based primer as opposed to yesterday we used a silicone-based primer. You guys, it's been pouring rain, pouring. You know, in LA, it don't rain like that. Okay, as we let this dry down, let me show you these swatches. Ah, they moved. Okay, ooh, okay, 3C looks good. And then 3C looks perfect, actually. Ooh, really, really good. This is what a neutral should look like. Not this. This is like a warm. Okay, let's let this dry down and then I'll be back. No lie, you guys, I'm really excited that our shade is here. I'm excited. I'm excited. So per the usual, I am going to apply the foundation with a brush. This way it gives us nice thin layers. And let's see. Okay, we're tacky. Oh yeah, and it's gonna oxidize a little bit, so I'm curious to see what shade it oxidizes in. And then we're gonna go on this side with no primer. I do see it oxidizes very cool. It has a bit of a scent. It has like a strange scent, not fruity. It's like oil, I feel, some sort of oil. Okay, and this brush allows us to get in with really thin layers. Then I'm gonna get this buffing brush and then buff this out. It's applying similarly from yesterday. I don't know, it's me. Today I'm getting like this greasy feel. Just not going as smoothly today. This is the side with primer. No primer. It doesn't look as nice. It's currently, oh, it's 6:06. Let's let this dry down for like those 10 minutes like we did yesterday. And then I'll be back. Been about, I don't know, 12 minutes or so. It's wet, yeah. This side's looking better because of the primer. It's really adhering. Here, also actually, let's see. Here's the primer side. Looks good, looks good. And then no primer side. It looks better when it dries down. My texture, you don't see it. It's not as visible. Anyway, let me add some concealer. I'll be back. So today we're gonna use a powder that is not as matte. So we're gonna use the Derma Blend setting powder and set very, very lightly. I'm gonna get this powder brush with no product in it and just kind of dust everything off. I did put a little bit of cream bronzer on, blush. I'm using the Danessa Myricks Jubilee shade. You guys wanted me to do it, so I'm doing a quick YouTube short for it. It feels a little wetter from yesterday. Powder will make a difference with this foundation. Most setting powders that I use typically work very well with most foundations. I find that this one is very particular because yesterday I don't think the powder went well. Here is the side with primer. It looks good. You get a lot more hydration than yesterday, and here's no primer. Finish up the face. I'll speed it up since you didn't see it yesterday, and then I'll be back. Familia, I'm back. I feel like I'm awake now. It's been legit an hour. It's almost 8 o'clock. So I have Fenty, the MVP shade, because, and I washed my hair last night. I didn't want to, but girl, it was a hot mess. The skin looks so much better today. I like it a lot better. You know, doing the 2-day reviews, it just helps us get to know the product a little bit better. Derma Blend powder really, really helped. The foundation looks today like it's intended to look. We have hydration, it's blurring, we have pigment. So I don't know, we'll see. What do you think right now? Let me know. I think I'm gonna wait a little bit to go in front of the window. It's so gray out. I don't even know if the lighting will make a difference. Okay, peace out. Have better lighting. Oh yeah, good. I wanna show you, this is the side with no primer. It looks good, it looks smooth. It feels nice. The Derma Blend powder really is like the one to work with this foundation. And here's the primer side. I feel like the primer side is slightly smoother. Today is better now looking at it in daylight. Yeah, but we'll see. Well, familia, I'm back, you guys. It's 5:30. I did get some footage for you a couple hours ago to show you how the skin was looking. Skin is definitely looking a lot better today. I think it looks more natural. It looks more hydrating. Skin looked a little bit smoother as well. And here we are now. Well, about 12 hours later. This is the side with primer. Definitely is smoother. This is the side with no primer. It's not as smooth. For this foundation to be like a blurring weightless foundation without the primer, I feel like it just looks a little bit rough. With the primer, it looks better. It definitely works better with a water-based primer. However, I just don't really like how my skin looks. Like, it looks nice because I was able to work with it, but it's nothing extraordinary. Today's definitely a better day. I don't look gastada. I am a little oilier today than yesterday. I'm gonna have to say no to it just because I feel like I had to Mickey Mouse a lot. It doesn't work well with matte product. As an oily girl, this just doesn't work. I don't think it's targeted for like us oily gals, which is fine. I don't think it's a horrible foundation. Great for someone who has dry skin because it's very, very moisturizing. It's good enough, but not for oily skin and not for $50. If you want something like this, the Makeup by Mario or even the KVD Serum Foundation, I really like how just that finish is, and I feel like it works with more skin tones and skin type. I hope you enjoyed this review and let me know your thoughts. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, click the button right there, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.